This video was produced to help you. Our goal is to educate and empower you as to how the entire tax resolution process works. So then you can make the best decision possible for you, your family, and for some of you, your business as well. We'll cover these topics in this video tax guide. What is the IRS and state collection process? And what are the penalties for not paying your taxes owed? What are your rights as a taxpayer? What are the options when you owe taxes? Why most tax relief companies only help you if you owe more than $10,000? What is the IRS Fresh Start program? How to choose the best tax resolution company for you. What is the IRS and state collection process? And what are the penalties for not paying your taxes owed? IRS and state tax problems require immediate action. To collect tax debt, the IRS and state have almost unlimited powers that they can use to destroy your financial and personal life. They will use everything in their power to collect the taxes owed. They want their money. These methods can be tax liens, where they place a lien on your home, wage garnishments, where they take money directly out of your paycheck each month, bank levies, when they take money directly out of your bank account without your permission, penalties and interest, which range from 0.5% to a whopping 25% of your balance owed, and it accrues on a monthly basis. Plus, very intimidating notices and telephone calls. In some cases, they can even take your home from you or take your business from you. In more serious cases, they can even send you to prison. Sentences can be from 1 year in prison to 5 years or more. I encourage you to call my tax doctors now and get a free consultation with one of our tax resolution specialists. The number is 844-829-6777, and the call is free. What are your rights as a taxpayer? The IRS is required to inform you of your rights. These include, number one, privacy and confidentiality. They cannot disclose your info to third parties, and they are required to tell you what your information is going to be used for. Number two, the right to be treated with respect. Number three, the right to represent yourself or have a tax professional represent you. Number four, the right to only pay the taxes you owe and no more. And number five, the right to engage the taxpayer advocate when you have been unsuccessful on your own and have significant hardship. Number six, you have the right to appeal an examination or go to court. And number seven, you have the right to have penalties and interest waived if the IRS has caused the delays or if you've received incorrect information. Now, these are your basic rights as a taxpayer. Discuss your situation with us now. Call 844-829-6777. What are your options when you owe taxes? Here are some of your options for resolving your tax problem. My tax doctors can help remove your tax penalties, tax liens, and tax levies by proving reasonable cause why you were late, setting up an installment payment plan, paying in full, are just a few of the ways. Stopping wage garnishments can sometimes be solved by setting up your own payment plan. The IRS and state may be tough, yet they're also practical. They will often work with taxpayers to get their money, even in the form of installments. My tax doctors can help you, in some cases, get an offer in compromise. The offer in compromise can be a life-saving tool for you. In cases where there is no way that you're able to pay the amount you owe, negotiation can be made with the IRS. A much lower amount can be negotiated for, and if they accept the lower amount that you offer, they will let you off the hook for the rest and consider the debt paid in full. On average, people who settle their debt using an offer to compromise pay less than 20% of the actual amount they owe to the IRS. We can also help you file for currently not collectible status. Now, this essentially means that you have nothing worth taking to the IRS or state. So if you have no assets worth levying and your income covers no more than your living expenses, there's nothing for them to garnish. The fact that you have nothing worth taking is not exactly an enviable position, but it can help in dealing with the IRS. Call my tax doctors now and get a free consultation with one of our tax resolution specialists. 844-829-6777.
I was really stressed out with a serious tax problem. The IRS contacted my job to garnish my wages. I felt sick to my stomach. I couldn't even sleep at night. I called several companies and all they wanted was money up front and wouldn't give me any guarantees. I chose the best. My tax doctors let me pay in installments and gave me a money-back guarantee, which none of the other companies would do. They immediately placed me underneath their protection and contacted the IRS. They stopped the collections process instantly and negotiated a great deal for me. That one phone call saved me thousands of dollars and was the answer to my prayers.
Why most tax relief companies only want to take your case if you owe more than $10,000. Most tax resolution companies will not take your case unless you owe over $10,000 or more because it doesn't fall within the IRS Fresh Start program. This initiative opens up resolutions to avoid liens and make arrangements with the IRS. In other words, it makes things simpler to negotiate. Yet, if you owe less than $10,000, you won't qualify for the IRS Fresh Start program, and that means doing a lot more work. Unlike other tax resolution companies that simply decide not to take you on as a client if you owe less than $10,000, my tax doctors believe all people deserve equal representation. So we will still help you no matter how much you owe. Call my tax doctors now and get a free consultation with one of our tax resolution specialists. 844-829-6777. What is the IRS Fresh Start program? The Fresh Start program is a program designed by the IRS to help you avoid liens. And this initiative is for both individuals and business taxpayers. It helps you pay your back taxes and avoid liens. It begins when you owe $10,000 or more, and if you qualify, allows you to make installment payment arrangements. You can also get an offer in compromise, which is an agreement between you and the IRS to take a reduction in the back taxes owed based on financial hardship. Call My Tax Doctors now and get a free consultation with one of our tax resolution specialists. 844-829-6777. How to choose the best tax resolution company for you. With every industry, there are respectable companies as well as unethical. The best way to choose a company is by doing your homework. Number one, beware if they promise unbelievable results. Number two, if they require 100% payment up front, that's a red flag. Number three, ask how long have they been in business. Number four, ask about the principal owners of the company or who will be representing you. Number five, ask about their rate of success with similar situations like yours. Number six, beware if they pressure you with fear tactics. Number seven, check online for any reviews or testimonials from past clients. Number eight, finally, ask if they have a guarantee of their work or have a money-back guarantee. We're one of the leading companies to do that. If you find a company that passes this test and you feel comfortable with them, proceed with that company. Call My Tax Doctors now and get a free consultation with one of our tax resolution specialists. 844-829-6777.
So call the recognized experts at My Tax Doctors. We can help you solve your tax problem and put your mind at ease. We'll contact the IRS or state for you and put a temporary hold on their collections of your account. We'll order your tax transcripts to see your compliance records with the IRS. We'll do what it takes to determine your ability to repay your back taxes and negotiate for you to get you a greatly reduced amount than what you owe. And remember, we are one of the only companies that backs up our word with a money-back guarantee. Ask other companies if they'd put their money where their mouth is. Call My Tax Doctors now and get your free consultation with one of our tax resolution specialists. 844-829-6777.